You know that feeling, don't you? That horrible clunk when your key just snaps right off in the lock?
Oh, yeah, awful.
Or that cold dread you feel, patting every pocket again and again, realizing your keys are just gone.
Nowhere.
Or maybe it's something happier. You've just moved into a gorgeous new place near Dulwich Park, loads of excitement. But then this little thought creeps in. Hang on, is this place actually secure? Or did I just inherit someone else's old keys?
Right. Who else has a key? It's a valid worry.
Exactly. That sudden sinking feeling, the urgent need for a fix, it happens to pretty much all of us eventually. And let's face it, not much throws a spanner in the works quite like a dodgy lock or a lost key, does it?
Definitely not.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Today on the deep dive, we're digging into all our sources, and we've got a really comprehensive guide here detailing the top local locksmith services in the very vibrant Dulwich area.
It's a busy place.
It is, and our mission is pretty clear. We want to cut through all the noise and give you, our listener, a really solid understanding of your options, whether it's a sudden emergency, maybe you're thinking about a proper security upgrade, or you're just curious who you can trust. We want to turn that sinking feeling into, confidence.
Clarity, yeah.
Think of this as your shortcut to being properly informed, maybe with a few surprising bits along the way.
And what's really insightful here, something I think our sources highlight well, is that locksmiths aren't just for emergencies. That's often how we think of them, isn't it?
Yeah, the panic call.
Right. But they're really proactive security consultants, too. This deep dive shows that just reacting when you lose a key misses the bigger picture. These pros are actually vital for your long-term peace of mind, protecting your stuff, and even keeping your home insurance valid.
Oh, that's a crucial point about the insurance. Easily missed.
Absolutely. It's about building that secure foundation, not just patching up a crisis.
Right.
And especially in lively, varied areas like East Dulwich, North Cross Road, or, lovely Dulwich Village. Knowing who the trusted local experts are makes a huge difference. Quick support for anything from a jammed window lock to a full security system. It just makes life easier.
That's a great point. And it's surprising how quickly a small lock issue can feel like a major security vulnerability, isn't it?
Instantly.
Our source material paints a really vivid picture of just the sheer variety of things locksmiths deal with. Like, imagine your key gets stuck fast right outside a cafe on Lordship Lane, apparently quite common.
I can picture it. Embarrassing, too.
Right. Or maybe your main door lock just fails completely on boost green as you're rushing out. Nightmare. And then there's that classic moving house scenario near Dulwich Park. You look at the locks and think, have these ever been changed? Who knows who might still have a key?
You just don't know.
So yeah, our sources remind us the range of services is huge. You've got the everyday emergencies, locked out late at night, keys totally lost, need to get in now.
The urgent stuff.
Exactly. But it's also about what the sources call planned security upgrades. Things like making sure your UPVC door is sorted.
And those are everywhere now. Those UPVC doors with the complex locking strips.
They really are. So getting those repaired correctly or just replacing worn-out lock barrels.
Which is the cylinder bit where the key goes in.
Yeah.
The heart of the lock, really.
Precisely. Getting a fresh one can seriously boost security. So yeah, it's not just crisis management, it's proactive protection too. Getting that peace of mind before something goes wrong.
Which brings up a really important strategic question, doesn't it? With all these different needs, how do you actually choose the right locksmith?
A question.
I mean, the kind of expert you need for a total lockout versus someone to advise on, say, high security locks for a business or just a simple repair, it's quite different.
Totally different skill sets sometimes.
Exactly. And that's where our sources are so valuable. They help us see the distinct offerings, the unique strengths that cater to these varied needs, specifically in that SE22 postcode area. It's about matching the right skills to your specific problem. Not just any locksmith, but the best one for your situation.
Okay, so bearing that range in mind, where do you start if, say, time is critical or maybe the budget's a bit tight?
Yeah, con concerns.
Our sources seem to point pretty clearly towards Locksmith for London, and it looks like their mix of, value and speed really makes them stand out.
They do come up prominently for that.
The source flags them straight away as the cheapest locksmith near you in the Dulwich area. Prices starting at just $29 for standard jobs. I mean, $29 on starting point. That feels incredibly accessible, especially if you're in a bind.
That's a very competitive starting price. Definitely catches the eye.
And then you've got their 24/7 availability, urgent lockouts, lost keys, broken keys, even full door lock repairs, day or night.
Essential.
But here's the bit that really caught my eye, and I'm genuinely wondering how they pull this off. their same-day service guarantee.
Ah, yes, the guarantee.
Our source specifically says that for emergencies like your door's locked from the inside, or a UPVC lock is just not working, most problems get fixed in a single visit. That sounds almost too efficient.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
What's the secret? How do they manage that kind of speed and keep the costs down? Do the sources give us any clues?
It's a fair question, and yes, the sources do dig into the how. If we connect this to the bigger picture, Locksmith for London seems practical and affordable for reasons beyond just that initial 29 nulls.
Okay.
That efficiency you mentioned. It seems to boil down to having fully stocked vans and the right advanced tools. They basically arrive ready for almost anything.
Preparation minimizes return trips.
Exactly, which saves you time and ultimately money. But it's not just about speed. The source stresses that their locksmiths are thoroughly vetted, highly trained, and this is key, kept up to date with the latest British standard security systems.
British standards, so that ensures a certain quality level, like BS 3621 for thief-resistant locks.
Precisely. It means they're installing locks that meet national benchmarks for security and quality. It's not just a quick fix. It's a durable, compliant solution. Sometimes your insurance even demands it.
Right, back to the insurance again. Good point. So quality and compliance, not just cheap.
Correct. And transparency seems to be another big factor for them. Quotes are apparently clear, honest, no hidden extras. They talk you through the options before starting work.
That's huge. No nasty surprises on the bill.
Builds trust, doesn't it? And then reliability, they offer a 1-year guarantee on every job. Doesn't matter if it's just changing a lock barrel on your front door or doing a full security refit after moving in.
A whole year guarantee, that's pretty solid.
It shows confidence in their work. Plus, their engineers are MLA accredited.
Master Locksmiths Association.
That's the one. It's a recognized mark of professionalism and trustworthiness. And the customer feedback, highlighted in the source, praises things like tidy work, being courteous, arriving promptly, friendly attitude, and finding practical solutions.
Like what sort of practical solutions?
Well, they even mention offering to rekey locks if that's a cheaper fix than replacing the whole thing.
Or keying, so changing the pins inside so the old key doesn't work.
Exactly. Saves the cost of new hardware, but still gives you security. Shows they're thinking about the customer's wallet. And it's worth noting their reach, too. They cover areas like Battersea, Islington, Lambeth, Marylebone. Suggests a well-established, reliable operation.
Okay. That transparency and the MLA accreditation, especially during a stressful lockout, that must be a massive relief for people. Really builds confidence.
Definitely.
Now, let's maybe shift focus slightly. What about Callow Master Locksmiths? Our source pegs them as the closest local locksmith to the East Dulwich station area. So immediate convenience if you're right there.
Location, location, location.
They seem to have built a strong reputation for both emergencies and just regular maintenance work. The research gives specific examples that specialists with things like broken front door keys.
Surprisingly common, that one. And very frustrating.
Isn't it? And fixing jammed balcony doors, another tricky one. Plus, they're known for giving fair quotes for urgent jobs without pressuring you.
That no-pressure element is really important when you're feeling vulnerable.
Absolutely. You don't want someone upselling you when you're already stressed. So, beyond just being close to the station, what makes their approach stand out?
Well, that no-pressure thing ties right into what our sources call Callow's distinct problem-solving approach. They don't just replace things automatically. They seem to really investigate the issue, like lock detectives.
Ah, lock detectives. I like that.
The source mentions their knack for sorting out tricky locking mechanism faults. You know, those complex internal problems others might just say, replace it for. They help with lost key replacements, obviously, but consistently offer genuinely cost-effective options.
So repairing instead of replacing where possible. Or maybe rekeying, too.
Exactly that. If they can fix a component rather than swap the whole lock, or if rekeying makes sense, they'll suggest it. And customer satisfaction seems really high on their agenda.
How so?
Well, clients praise them for always cleaning up afterwards, a small thing, but shows respect for your home.
Definitely appreciated.
And for sticking strictly to the agreed price. No surprises. Plus, there's this interesting point about their willingness to find solutions that don't even need a full call-out.
Like talking you through something on the phone?
Potentially, yeah. Imagine they guide you through a simple fix, saving you time and the call-out fee. That kind of proactive client-first thinking really sets them apart.
That's excellent service.
And their versatility is another plus. They handle both modern and older locks. So perfect if you're moving into a place in East Dulwich that might have a mix of lock types or maybe after renovations. They seem equipped for pretty much anything.
Okay, from the expert problem solvers in East Dulwich, let's head over towards the village. Micah Locksmiths. Our source introduces them as the nearest locksmith to Dulwich Village.
Right in the heart of it.
And they bring a slightly different vibe, a more traditional approach, lots of hands-on experience. Locals seem to really rate that.
The different flavor, yeah.
What makes them stand out immediately, according to the source, is their unique expertise, which sounds perfect for an area like Dulwich Village with all its character properties.
Ah, the older buildings.
Exactly. They're known for sourcing rare, older locks for classic properties. That's quite a niche, isn't it?
It really is a very valuable one in that specific area.
So what does that actually mean for someone living in, say, a beautiful old Georgian house there? Why is that skill so important?
Well, it's crucial. If we look at the bigger picture, Micah's traditional approach fits perfectly with the needs of people in those classic homes.
Right.
You can't just slap a standard modern lock on an old period door. It often looks wrong. And more importantly, it might not work properly with the original architecture or other hardware. Micah's ability to source and repair these rare, older mechanisms means they can maintain the building's historical integrity and its look. That's priceless for homeowners in a heritage area.
Preserving the character makes total sense.
And their customer service seems very much in that traditional mold, too. The source praises their helpful attitude, quick responses, and giving really thorough, clear explanations before they start work, making sure you understand everything.
Again, building trust.
Exactly. Described as friendly, tidy, always going the extra mile to fix things fairly, and again, sometimes even sorting things over the phone, maybe guiding someone through a simple handle fix after they've moved in, or just advising on lock costs. That personal touch really counts.
It does. So whether it's security upgrades for a new place or just advice on the best lock for a particular old door, they seem reliable.
That's the feedback. Praised for getting it right first time, respecting the customer's home. It all fits that traditional community-focused service model. Bespoke solutions, attention to detail, respecting craftsmanship. Very Dulwich Village.
Okay, so wrapping this up a bit. What does this all mean for you, the listener, living or working in Dulwich or even just visiting?
What's the takeaway?
Well, it means you've actually got a fantastic range of skilled, friendly locksmiths available, each with their own distinct strengths, catering to different needs. If speed and cost are your absolute top priorities, Locksmith for London jumps out with that $29 starting price, the same-day service guarantee, plus the MLA accreditation for peace of mind.
The budget-friendly speed option.
Then you've got Callamaster Locksmiths, really strong on expert problem solving, especially handy around East Dulwich Station, focusing on those cost-effective, client-first solutions for tricky faults, giving honest, no-pressure quotes.
The problem solvers.
And finally, Micah Locksmiths, offering that really valuable traditional touch, especially key for Dulwich Village residents. Their special skill with older locks combined with that super customer-focused, respectful approach.
The heritage specialists.
So it really is about choosing the right tool for the specific job you have, and hopefully you now feel a bit clearer on what your options are.
Exactly. And understanding these different options is just so valuable. Whether you're literally locked out right now, dealing with lost keys, or maybe you're thinking more proactively about routine repairs or a full security upgrade.
Planning ahead.
Our source even links back to the current cost of living struggles, specifically pointing out Locksmith for London as the cheapest local locksmith for those really watching the budget. It ensures professional help is still accessible.
That's important context.
Knowing these details just empowers you, doesn't it? You can make a confident choice that fits your actual needs and budget, rather than just calling the first number you find in a panic. It's about being strategic with your security and your money.
Absolutely. Being informed really is your best line of defense when it comes to keeping your home secure and just dealing with those annoying, unexpected lock problems that life throws at you. You should now have a pretty solid, distilled guide for navigating locksmith services right here in Dulwich. Hopefully that gives you some peace of mind.
And this raises maybe one final important question for you, the listener, to think about. Beyond just knowing who to call, how else can you empower yourself in this area?
Oh, it's interesting. What do you mean?
Well, our source material actually mentions the existence of various locksmith guides. These aren't just adverts. They're resources with useful info. Perhaps you might consider looking up topics like, say, 5 things to check when choosing a locksmith.
Ah, criteria for making a good choice.
Exactly. Or even something like 7 door lock problems and how to fix them without a locksmith.
Doing a bit of DIY troubleshooting first.
Potentially. Knowing a few basic checks might save you a call-out fee for something minor, or at the very least, it could help you describe the problem more accurately when you do need to call a professional. Ultimately, understanding these local experts, like we've discussed, and maybe even knowing a tiny bit about the mechanics yourself, each just empowers you to make confident, proactive choices for your home's safety and, well, for your own peace of mind.